All right, let's try this again. There we go. Literally had to freaking close and restart OBS. Let me turn that shit off. I'm not trying to hear myself. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but lately these past few nights, internet randomly goes down, Spectrum being Spectrum, what else is new? But during that time, I checked my phone, got a email from PG&E of them telling me my statement that I got to pay for next month, and as soon as I saw that, I cut all these fucking lights off and I cut off the camera because I'm like, I need to cut as many corners as I can because ain't no fucking way that they are running me up this goddamn much. It is officially summer, y'all. I mean, it's either pay the bill or die of a heat stroke, so it's a struggle, Everything is kind of getting fucking ridiculously expensive right now, and fucking NVIDIA broadcast is open once again. This shit opens every time I open OBS because I think I have it in one scene. So it like launches it, but I need to turn it off because it doesn't drop frames if I'm like, just streaming, just chatting or doing something.
All right.
But if I'm playing a game that's very taxing like this, it will fuck it up.
Patrol group. Hopefully we'll be in and out before they can come back around. There's two guards out front. If you take one, I'll take the other.
Say
nice
less.
And quiet. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can get on the back. Stay close to the wall.
I was about to go smooth to the front and fuck the whole shit up.
There's a guard right above us.
Can I get him? Wow. Maybe I should have just stayed off stream and just let, this went to bed.
All right. You ready?
Now I got the regular shitty ass bow.
Keep down and follow me. Patrol group. Hopefully we'll be in and out before they can come back around. Let's deal with those two at the gate first. You take one, I'll take the other. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can get around the back.
Honestly, what is better about the improved bow? Like, what does it do?
Careful.
That this one doesn't.
Guard up there.
It looks cooler. Oh shit.
Okay, let's go. Okay, come on. Stop, wait. Shh, wait. Two more. One in the tower, one on the ground. Same as before. You take one, I got the other.
Got him.
Okay, come on. Around the back. This is the spot.
Hey, I freaking looked at my phone and lost him that quick. That shit was crazy. Lord. Stupid letterbox bullshit. He's like, look, I'm getting there, all right? One by one, I'm slowly rebuilding my PC.
This one's mine.
Actually,
Okay. Quick, this way. Another one up ahead. Are you taking him?
No need to waste an arrow on him. Use your knife.
actually,
You
I'll
deal
send
with
you,
this one.
Charles.
Sure.
Show me what you got.
Okay, let's move.
Okay.
Another two ahead.
Is it weird that I all of a sudden got an urge to play Turok?
All right, let's go.
Apparently, a lot of people say Turok 2 is the best, but I really only played 1.
Over here.
And then once I got a PS2, I played Turok Evolution. Evolution was my shit.
Come on, we're good. There's a guard out front. You take him. I'll cover back there.
I'll handle this.
I remember there was one specific mission in Evolution where you just went like into this city and it was just like war like throughout the whole fucking city. It was like, you know, the like dinosaur monsters fighting like the humanoid monsters or like humanoid villain, but like that shit used to be lit. I used to just go back and replay that mission over and over, and honestly, bro, I might have to download that. We might have to run that one of these days.
There's more out front.
Turok 1 as well.
See if you can cause a distraction.
Yeah, that's. I think I don't know if it was Turok 2 or 3,
Try
but
to
we
put an
had
arrow
rented it from
into the lantern
Blockbuster.
above that stack of wood over there. Start a fire. You should have a clear shot from the walkway up there.
Okay, stay less. We had rented it, and I played it for like the first few minutes, and I was like, yeah, this don't feel the same. Like, and I literally just let the game sit there for like the rest of the week, and then I just took it back.
Arthur, come on! Get down here!
Quickly. The cells are just in here.
I missed it.
Arthur Morgan? Charles? Is that you? Look for the keys. You have to get me out of here.
We're
They
gonna
on
get
you?
out. I'll check the table, Arthur. You search the body.
Got him.
Yes, sir. Who are we saving again? Oh,
Come on. Your father sent us?
My father. He told you to come and kill guards?
No, he didn't say that.
Of course not.
You okay?
Sure. Enjoy being tortured. Clears the mind.
you don't
say
shut
so.
your wannabe hard ass up, but in reality, you soft as a blanket.
Fine, I'm fine.
Damn it! We'll have to shoot our way out.
You must be out of your mind. Ain't no way out for you,
You
fella.
must be out your
Come
mind.
on, move up!
Get him, Cletus.
This is it.
It's you or me! And I'm thinking me! Damn it!
Oh, okay. So where you aim at?
This way. I remember seeing a hole in one of the walls when they brought me in. No. It's been sealed back up.
Arthur, deal with this, would you?
Yes, but how?
You said yes, but how? Like, nigga, blow it up. He said, bro, you act like you don't have a whole weapon wheel full of bullshit. Wait, hold up.
Cannon? Okay.
Oh, I thought I could just use the dynamite. Okay, never mind.
Sounds like one of their patrols is on its way back here. We need to come on. Let's use this thing.
Cannons to the right of them.
Let's go.
I mean, the slow-mo was kind of unnecessary, but you know, we go rock with it. Hell nah.
Here, come on. Get on. I got you. Let's go, quick. I've got some canoes set up in the river down here.
Oh shit, they done already took off. Ho ho.
We got company behind us.
Not the fire bullets. Explosive slug? Oh shit.
More of them coming from the road on the left. Ahead of us! Quick, down this way! Come on! What are you waiting for? Yeah, the canoes are close. Whoa! They're right on us, Arthur. Do something! Hold them off. I'll get eagle flies to the canoes. Come on! Get in here!
Thank you, friend.
Blast you!
Ooh, you got a little bit too close. You're too close, man.
Let's get downriver as quick as we can.
They'll pay for this. They'll wish they killed me when they had a chance.
Let's just get you to safety first, my friend.
It's like Dutch said. They only have power when you allow them to have it.
Oh boy.
Dutch says a lot of things.
Dutch done got somebody else.
Watch yourself. Last thing we need is one of us going in.
Can I shoot him?
Leave. Believe me, that ain't my plan. Careful, the current's...
Oh, I hit a rock.
After us. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Give me a gun. I can help.
Just keep your head down.
Get that boy no damn gun.
On the left.
I ain't trying to hear shit from his pops. I heard you gave my son a gun, Mr. Morgan. Deeply disappointed I am.
They won't give up easily. Stay ready. On the right, look out! Keep calm ahead. We just need to keep going. Let's get out of here. We need to get as far away from the fort as possible. I don't see any more of them.
Steve be smoothing on him though.
Don't kill their horses. We could use them to ride out of
Okay, Charles, I see you. Unless that was both of y'all. Thank God for that cutscene, because I was finna crash smooth into them. Oh shit, my freaking camera's still there? I didn't even realize that.
You okay, Arthur?
Yeah, I'm right as rain. How are you? I'll be fine in a
I
day
could
or
turn
so.
my camera off a long time ago.
Colonel Favors won't be too happy with your rescue.
I guess not.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more trouble. My father, even he may have to fight.
You won't win. No big fight with them. Shouldn't y'all just run away?
Where would we go?
I don't know.
My friend,
The heater?
let me take you back to your father.
Thank you.
No mention. Yeah.
Quick games and always looking their best during like a rainstorm. That's why whenever you see like those like graphic RTX mods that add like, you know, crazy looking realism to games, 9 times out of 10 they just make everything wet. Because they think that'll make it look great. It's like, well, it looks great until you overdo it. Then that's when it's too noticeable. Where am I going now? I think I gotta rest. Like, go look up GTA 5 realistic or RTX graphic mods or whatever, and see how long it takes you to find one that doesn't have like rain and puddles everywhere. And then try to find one that doesn't just have them driving around in the car treating the game like it's fucking Forza. Like, bro, like, get out the car and like show me a damn mission. Like, if I wanted to freaking, you know, see crazy Forza-like graphics, I'd go play Forza. Damn bounty hunters, man. I'm just trying to do a damn mission. Where they at? Can't tell exactly where they are. I'm lost as shit. Because they're preventing me from seeing any missions because... Oh, dear.
Shit.
Okay, that was a close one. I thought it... Oh, dear. No, no, no. Recover, 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 recover. Oh, now y'all want to... Could have swore that was one of them right there. I'm tripping. I need to heal. Matter of fact, let's pop this. You fucking... Ain't no way. Look at my back. Look at my... Don't tell me they're up here.
Don't even think about moving. Not an inch, you dad. Put him in the ground.
Wow.
Do that.
He. Wait, he ain't no way. This motherfucker just fell 50 damn feet and just acted like nothing happened. You about to do it too? Come on down.
You ain't much of a gunslinger.
Who's left? You know what he would never expect? Watch how I do him. Watch how I do him. Let's see if this works. Hey, yo. That was actually kind of clean. Nigga, instant transmission. That's the first time throughout this whole playthrough where I've actually tried that. That was actually kind of hilarious. And kind of clean, too. Boy said, room. Shambles. Shout out to Law. If you don't watch One Piece, you have no idea what that means. But it's all good. One Piece ain't for everybody. Needs some further help with his photography. Like, I'm just tired of helping everybody. What Dutch talking about? You know what, y'all? If I'm being honest, I think I'm gonna wrap up Red Dead right here. I think I'm gonna hop on some Ninja Gaiden. That actually sound kind of cool right now. We gonna go to story. Go save this up. Guess here. And now that that is saved, here we're gonna quit. Before we do, go grab some snacks real quick from downstairs, and we will switch games real quick. Hey, real quick, let me see if this still works. Get rid of this. Remember for a while this wouldn't work.
Get mixed. Get mixed.
Oh no, it still does.
Get mixed. Get mixed. Get mixed. Did you see how high? That motherfucker sent her to Skypea and back. Good golly. You know, I don't condone hitting females, but
And I'm tired of being humble with niggas. I'm tired of being humble, and I'm tired of being low key. Now I'm about to pull my motherfucking whips out. I'm about to show y'all what my crib looks like, and I'm about to roll with my niggas and smack niggas up.
Not often. Good, but ooh, good shit. Let's go. Ooh, he threw that out too. I was.
some niggas got out of there.
Look like the rim of God hand.
Hey, the fact that she played that song.
I don't know what it was.
You don't even. It's funny because you don't know what that song is from.
Nope.
It's from Dragon Ball Super. It's because I don't know if you fuck with Dragon Ball Z. Do you?
I did, but
it's like, oh fuck. It's like because at the end, this nigga like gets this power like where like nothing can hit him. Like if you like try to swing at him, he can just dodge. Like and it's like everything goes. And every time he like activates that mode, that song starts playing. So the fact that like they started ducking the bullets and like she played that shit just made me started.
oh fuck.
I was like, oh, that fucking shit played at the perfect time. That's
All right. We pretty much said fuck one. We played one for a little bit and we said we're done. But two on the other hand, two kind of fire. I did turn the music off, right? No, I didn't. I did in one though. All right, honestly forgot what the hell I was doing here. I know we just got the double katanas. You feel me? Practicing my combos. Okay. Like I got the hang of it. Okay. Whoa, hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me do this real quick. Damn it, I did not mean to minimize the game, but okay. Let's try that. Back to the matter at hand. Okay. Okay. I am getting my shit right. Okay. Sloppy, but we pulled it off without using the healing item. We might have to use one. Oh my god, aim at the guy that's in the air. Nope. Hey, why is this just so fucking hard all of a sudden now? Oh my fucking god. Oh, what is with the... Like getting stuck in the animation and shit. I wonder if I'm cut out for these games. I'm supposed to do something here. Okay. Camera. Camera, thank you. Are you... I was about to say thank you because I did not feel like waiting until I got over there. Oh, I needs that. A max health increase. That's crucial. Well played. Yeah, those like dark orange ones, they kind of tough. I'll give them that. I'm man enough to give credit where credit is due. But I'm gonna work on some ways to fuck them up. What does that even do? Low key, am I tripping or does a solo katana go a little bit harder? I can do that double jump, like that shit go hard. I feel like the double katana will go crazy once I add an upgrade to it, but as of right now, I don't know. I can't. I don't know if I just. Am I not doing the right combos with it? The staff go hard too. I don't know. Let me try to stick with it. Or I can just hold off on using it until I get a freaking a upgrade for it. I did not. Did I use it on accident? Fuck. Wait, what did he say? I found what? Yeah, done though. Hey, let me not diss the doubles too soon. You know, they still kind of putting their work in. Ooh. I just feel like they're good for one-on-one fights, but when you get like mobbed by enemies, the single katana is still the better weapon. What's that infinite ammo? He said ninjas got rocket launch. Now we uninstalled the first one. The first one was fucking. Nah, I can't say dog shit. Cause the combat was kind of cool for a little bit, but the difficulty was just too much. It was honestly, if I'm keeping it real, it was the whole fact that the save stations didn't heal you. That was the one thing that killed it for me. Like if they just made it so when you save the game you heal, cause that's the one and only thing that makes this game bearable. If it wasn't for that, I might have uninstalled this shit too. You know what's crazy? They don't even heal you multiple times. They only heal you the first time you save, which is even that's good enough. You said I felt special. Yeah. Where the hell am I going? Oh, shit. Oh! Okay. That was interesting. Oh shit. Oh. You got ghost fish? Man, I shouldn't be surprised. We've been fighting crazier shit. Oh, that was clean. Oh, what the fuck? Bro, Ryu, you are doing too much. Like, stand still. Dear Lord, these controls are a little bit jank. This camera angle isn't helping either. With these hack and slash games putting underwater sections like God of War, like, bro, no. What in the freaking Siofra River am I looking at? Okay, that was a failure. Not kill these. I wish I knew where I was going. All I know is I'm flipping and dipping. What the? Oh, that's a reflection. I thought there was a tunnel. Dear. This fucking blows. What is the goal here? Thought that might be a key item, but okay. Anything down here? I'm not a fan of underwater sections, and I think everybody kind of feels that way. I'm definitely not alone in that. And these damn fish. Yeah, I think I'm officially lost. Hold up, what's this? God damn it. Key item. More bullshit that I don't need. Is this area like optional or something? And it's just like for loot? I'm hella confused. Alright, now we done cut off Red Dead. Don't have me cut this shit off now. Because I was kind of enjoying myself for a second, but now the game is kind of on some bullshit. Now, I'm not one for hand holding, but give me some sense of direction. Golly. Let me try to backtrack. I have no idea what the purpose of any of this shit is. I don't know, you would think in this big ass area there has to be something meaningful, but I'm not finding shit. No, because this just leads back here. Do I have a map? No, I do not. Man, you know what I don't feel like doing is looking up YouTube on what to do, because if at that point I'm fucking over it. Like, we dropped all the way down here for what? Look, I'm gonna take one more quick little trip back and do one more little quick scan of the area, and if I don't find anything meaningful, we might just be hitting up YouTube, but not to figure out what we're doing next. We might just be watching some videos and, you know, chilling for the rest of the night, because games tonight have... Well, nah, Red Dead wasn't really on some bullshit. I just, you know, got tired of playing it. But this right here, it's getting there. Let's search the whole underwater area. Is there a way up there? Holy fuck. Yeah, on that note, y'all, I have like nothing to freaking. Okay, look, at some point, whenever I feel the need or urge to come back to this, I'm just gonna look up the YouTube video and figure out what the hell I need to do. But at this point, I'm over all fuck shit tonight. Turn my camera back on. Can you see me? Probably not. It's all my lights are off, that's why. Actually, hold up real quick. We're gonna keep them low. I'm gonna compensate for that by I'm gonna turn this light on. That's bright as shit. Change it to red. I'm actually gonna dim the lights even more. We're gonna compensate for that by going to my camera settings, cranking up that ISO a little bit. How's that look? It's like dark, but still visible, right? And the reason behind that is I feel like watching something right now. And it would suit the vibe more if the lights are a little low, you feel me? I spoke about this before. One of my favorite types of horror is found footage. And I feel like there isn't just enough good movies. There's a few, just to name, let's say, the number one go-tos that kind of started it all was like Paranormal Activities, of course. Like the first three were cool, and after that, it kind of got a little bit too ridiculous. As Above, So Below is a good one. What was the one I watched like the other week that was like not the best, but it was still cool. And I think it was called like The Pyramid or something. But there's also what's the one where the kids go stay with their people who they think like are their grandparents, but they're like weird as hell and they have like sundowner disease. I forget what it's called, like The Visit or something. That one was good. I mean, needless to say, there's a lot of good found footage movies, but lately it's kind of like a genre that died off. So I went to YouTube and I just looked up found footage horror, And the first video I saw that kind of intrigued me was just 30 minutes of scary found footage that are actually scary. Posted 11 months ago, 69K views. We go see what it's hidden for, you know. Could be corny, could be actually interesting. It's about 30 minutes long. You say you down to try some VR. I mean, I don't have any type of VR setup, so pretty much anything VR for me is kind of out the window. But you know, if you got any co-op horror games, you know. But we go see what this is hidden for. So let me change my stream title. Oh, you mean like slide? Oh shit. That that would actually be interesting. We'll see. That sounds like, I mean, for one, I'm definitely not looking forward to it because it's like horror. But it's like I'm looking forward to it because I've always just, you know, wanted to just experience, you know, VR. It don't even really have to be something like, you know, we gotta dive that deep on. I just want to experience the shit and just to be like, okay, like I've at least tried it, so I know if that's something like I really want to go out and get, or if that's something I could just, you know, kind of be like, all right, like that's cool, but that's not really for me. So, because I've always wondered, like, damn, like should I buy like a VR setup? But I don't want to go out and buy it and then find out that like while it is neat, it's not really for me. Kind of the same reason why I'm not big on, you know, portable gaming, because I'm not known to really game while I'm out. That's why, like, while the Switch is cool, I mainly really use the Switch for like a home gaming console, and I don't get as much out of it because I don't really use it that much, and that's why I have no real interest in buying a Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck does look and sound dope, but if I were to go out and buy it, like I wouldn't really use it that much because I'm just not that type of. It's not really for me. He said they got some, and see, at that point, it's like Coochie, you would know that, right? Because you probably searched it. Who else but Coochie? whenever I see Coochie's name, I can't help but think of that freaking SpongeBob, that SpongeBob meme, that can Coochie. Shit's fucking hilarious. What makes it hilarious is that it's like a fan made SpongeBob video, but the voice actor sounds so fucking spot on. You would think it's like an actual episode. I got I gotta watch it now. Hold up. So you down for Ellen tomorrow? I was down for it tonight until fucking somebody who shall remain nameless decided to postpone it. This shit's fucking funny.
We're here at the Krusty Cooch for the first day of the hotly anticipated new menu item. And as you can see, it's really pumping. That's right, canned coochie. You heard it here first, folks. Let's go talk to the restaurant owner and find out what he was thinking.
Hello, I like coochie.
And what brought you to this momentous decision, sir?
Coochie?
I've been chasing that coochie my whole life. Canned coochie rules! And what do you think about this, sir? How am I supposed to compete with canned coochie? I just...
Why is this shit still funny? I've seen this like so many times. That shit still fucking kill me.
Can't seem to get anybody down to the nut bucket, and now nobody's gonna come. Pun entirely intended. This fish needs to go hop in line, cause he needs to get himself some canned coochie.
Meanwhile,
Hey, Squidward. What do you want, Patrick? I was hoping to get myself some canned coochie. We're all sold out, Patrick. No!
Honestly, forgot about that whole last part. I remember when Berlin and Joe were streaming, they kept saying that shit. And I was like, bro, what the fuck is what are they referencing? And I found that shit and I was just fucking in tears. Cause like I said, I low-key thought the voice work, I thought it was like a real ass episode. That you find out that it's just like a fucking like the people who do the voiceover of like a bridge, it's just like some shit like that. That shit's fucking funny though. Wait, hey, yo. Hey, I'm not gonna go back to that. But did y'all see that? Holy shit. The fact that that's an actual thumbnail on YouTube. What the fuck? Okay, you know how SpongeBob has the thumbnails where it says meanwhile or a few seconds later? It was one of those, but it just had the N word with the hard R, like the hard ER at the end. Holy shit. I was like, hey, on YouTube? That's just allowed? All right, fuck it. They just said open the floodgates. All right. Holy shit. All right, well, before I hop into this video, let me prepare both mentally, physically, well, not both, but all three. I was about to say mentally. Holy shit. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because like I said, these videos, they could be some bullshit that's like hella staged, or just got corny ass jump scares that make me just look at the camera and go, what the fuck is this? Or I could have trouble sleeping tonight and I might just stream all fucking night because I can't sleep. You never know. It could be either or. Nah, keep it real. Nothing's ever really got me that scared to where like, well, I don't know. I always tell people Paranormal Activity was the first movie to not really scare me shitless, but it was one of those movies where after you watch it and you go home and like try to go to sleep, you realize that you're all of a sudden like listening to shit in your house and you can hear shit that you didn't really hear before, and then it's one of those movies where it fucks with you afterwards, like, and not necessarily, yeah, it's scary while you're watching it, but then once you leave like the theater, you're like, oh, okay, like it was cool, but it was only scary in that moment. But then you get home and then you're like, oh wait, like, nah, it's still fucking with me. Like, that was like the one movie that really like, you know, got to me like that. My sister was like low-key fucked up by that Darkness Falls movie when it first came out when we were kids. That shit scared me, but not to the point where like I was like afraid of the darker shit. But I've told people plenty of times, like, I've gotten traumatized by those, you know, those fucking internet pranks, like look at the picture long enough and the face pops up and screams, or like the Scary Maze games. Like that shit traumatized me to the point where like anytime like people would call me to the computer, I'd be like, nope, fuck you. I'm not going over there to look at whatever it is about to show me because you can eat a dick. So I kind of want to check out the VR game they have. See, that's why we're on different wavelengths. "30 minutes of found footage, y'all. Let's see how long it takes before we get creeped out. Or if we even do. If we get 15 minutes in and I haven't seen anything that kind of makes me go like, whoa, what the fuck? We're cutting this shit off and we're moving on to something else." What going on? Why is it that shit in night vision automatically just look way more creepier? Like fucking quarantine and grave encounters and shit. Was that a puff jacket? Oh hell nah. He said because it ain't normal. I feel it. Well, let me turn it up on my end real quick. I don't feel like putting headphones on, but if I feel like I have to, I will. Unplug this controller. I mean, it looked like a regular abandoned building. I ain't really... The fuck are you zooming in on? Static? Let me chill. Check out Nuke's top 5. He said I went to watch. Wow. Of course Potato is the one willing to go back and actually watch it. Oh. We looking at... Where are you even at right now? Somebody sitting there? That's a old lady from Resident Evil 7 that be in the chair. What the fuck was that?
Fuck, it's cold.
Why cut it there?
Come on. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, here's what I'm... Are these like different, films from different sources? Or are they like something that somebody like actually set up to film and tried to make? Like, I don't really know. Let me read the description. What do you consider scary? Here's a compilation of scary found footage that surface online and that are claimed to be real. Some featuring ghosts caught on camera, moments and scary stories, all captured on video. Enjoy. Fair enough. You finna send me some shit?
Come on.
Hey, hold up. That one is actually... This one is actually kind of clean. I fuck with this way. This nigga spit. I look. Who is that? Vegeta? Oh yeah, there's a fucking earring. That shit's hilarious.
Oh shit. Okay.
Who the fuck was that?
Oh, get this old man again. Last time we almost gave him a heart attack. He ran all the way across the street, so here's another shit bag.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Holy shit. What are we gonna...
What the fuck?
Get out, get out.
You just go take him in the house?
You get your phone. What are we gonna do?
Y'all ain't gonna go save your homie? That thing got roaches in it, or what the fuck is that? Wait, why was they fucking with this dude anyway?
I didn't hear anything. Unless he's kids.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. Yeah, this shit hella stage. Based off that shot right there.
He's gonna be right with this shit.
Okay, hold up. They got me though. I didn't let out a sound, but your boy did, you know. I had a little knee-jerk reaction, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Because they were all like, oh, well, shit, let's go over there and check it out. Like, nah, bro, I would have went up and pressed him the second he started beating up the homie. Where the hell is you at? You in the catacombs? This fool's in as above, so below. You done found the gateway to hell. Y'all really think stuff like that exists? Like underneath like the Paris catacombs and shit where all those bones and stuff? I don't know, man. Maybe that movie was onto something.
Mi nismo. Deli piše, ovak desno. Ne, jel piše, kaj radi?
To be real, the music kind of killing it.
I'm
Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure like whoever posted this edited the music in to make it more creepier. But low key, it's kind of killing the whole shit.
Kaj radi?
Did I ever watch the Plu? I don't even know how to fucking say that. Tapes? No, I did not.
Pa nemam pojma.
Da, ne vez, aj, neće idemo mi. Nema mi sni...
Cijelo vrijeme je bilo onako ono, blurano onako, kad sam dolazio, nemam pojma kaj. Kaj je to?
Fuck. Ej, gledaj.
Bravo.
Gledaj lika. Au, Isuse Bože.
Ček, to je li to ono opet?
To je onaj lik koji piše.
What am I looking at?
Dobar, da, je...
Koji lik? Koji vrak?
Nemam pojma, daj ga šutni, ja ne znaš. Daj ga šutni.
Neću se...
Wait, what is that?
Okej, mislim da idemo... A on mi je dao...
Or who is that?
Ti mu vidio facu, nema ga.
Pa naravno da sam vidio u facu, vidio sam.
Nisam skužio, čekaj, kaj je bilo s... Rekli si, bolje, ajmo ga
Zato,
snimiti.
nema šanse da idem snimiti tog lika, vidiš da nas je napalo, kaj tebi ono?
Ne, daj čovječ, onak možemo ga staviti na YouTube,
Da,
onak. To je samo stari deda,
ne,
pijani.
ja idem.
S crnom facom, onak, daj, ajmo ga snimiti.
Hey, let's just set the record straight. I don't even care if it's staged. As long as you manage to scare me, I'm cool with that. Like, we're not here to see like whether this shit is real or not. I'm just here for the spooks. You feel me? And that shit was weird looking. Hold up.
Bože su.
Čiks.
To oni su. Kako je došao tu? Se Bože, daj... Kaj, jel to oni, se Bože? Snimaj ga, sad ga snimaj, sad nemoj pobjeć. Kaj radiš, se Bože?
Why he moving like that?
Kaj radiš?
Ne znam. Ej, jel si ti u redu, onak?
Oprostite, jel vam treba pomoć? Koji vrag, onak?
Idemo do Mati, ne, naš
Da
nas.
sam pijen. Ok, znači, Matija, studeni... Aha,
Cool.
otvoreno. Kak je pusto.
Creepy. Koji kat?
Peti kat.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting nothing like that. Okay, we got something that's kind of short and sweet.
Lucia, Lucia. Do you hear that? Ryan, Ryan. There's something in there. There's something in there. Look. Didn't you hear that? Didn't you hear that? There's something. I thought it was just you.
Why does like the bad quality make it more scary?
What the hell? I cannot see anything. Can I get a touch out? What? Get a touch out. Touch, yeah. What is it? It's a bench. Right, look at there.
Nah, I can't see shit though. It's a little bit too fucked up now.
Just look.
Nigga, what is this? 80p? Bro, this shit is 60p.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Ryan? Fucking stupid that was. There's nothing in there, right? Right, there's nothing in there. Right. Right. Well, nothing in there. I'm scared of
Said his cat's tweaking.
Can you hear that? Shh. Should go have a look. Sorry. Ryan? Yeah. Oh my goodness. What are we doing here? Right, what are we doing here?
To be honest, you're losing me. You had me at first, but yeah, I'm starting to.
Go back. Let's go back. Go back.
I need somebody to get got or something. A chase scene.
Right, you tell me you don't hear that. Right, you did not. Right, I reckon you should get the hell out of here right now, mate. Shit!
I was about to say, you got to keep going. was the payoff, you know what? I guess. Yeah, now I'm getting like VHS vibes, like the movie. Bruh, keep it real. Like VHS had the potential to be like one of the best found footage, like compilation, like horror movies. But after 2, that shit just went the fuck down. Even 2, like kind of like borderlined on between being like scary and being just a little bit too weird. Like especially that one like with the school with the cult and shit. But 3 was just like what the fuck. I think I even tried to watch 4 and I couldn't even get a fraction of I couldn't even get 20% through. I was like, no, fuck this shit. But one hit, and then two had a lot of hitters, and then like a few misses.
CCPI investigation of the old farmhouse. Nothing really has been happening. We're getting ready to probably head out after a little bit. We're gonna do one more walk around. So yeah. So let's see who's with us. There's Jesse.
It's cold, dude. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go to bed.
So, not too much action around these parts.
I know, dude.
I wish.
What is it? It's on 70, but it's off.
Yeah, it's really cold.
See, this is 70. 70 degrees, yeah, my butt. No, but it's down to, it's 32 here, but it's set to 70, but it's turned off.
Alright, well.
Breathing all into the mic.
So, the door open.
I know. Retarded.
I seen all 3 doors were open. Phone's right, even the one on top.
Alright,
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ash was on the phone.
Yeah.
What's up to it?
Anyways.
Dude, seriously, why? Oh, so freaking cold.
It's so creepy in here after all the rain damage.
So, okay, so a pipe busted or what?
Shh. I'm not
dude,
cool.
we can't leave. This is our big find, dude. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh, Jesus.
It's coming from freaking upstairs.
Why are they
You gotta be kidding me. Alright.
What are we thinking? Staged? Most likely. Or what's the execution gonna be like? That's the real question. Oh yeah. I mean, a very loud sound out of nowhere is gonna startle anybody. It's not really a payoff as a jump scare. Now, if you would have showed and like incorporated a visual of what the fuck was attacking and making that sound, maybe I would have gave you a pass, but it was just like the sound alone, really? We got one more. If this next skit isn't remotely scary in the slightest bit, we ending this shit off. We go see what Potato talking about with these clips. I see two. Now if he go 0 for 1, we go highly consider that second clip.
You see that?
See what?
Over there, look, over there. You see that?
What the hell?
Why are you tweaking? You don't. Okay. Predator?
Wait. That because I was
Bro,
there
this
again.
this
Right there,
behind the
right
scenes
there.
of Predator.
Wait.
I don't like this.
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my god. That's not an animal. I don't like it.
Okay, fuck. Go. Fuck.
Okay, for sure.
Pas op,
I'm feeling generous. Got one more. That last one was weak too. I don't know, y'all. Am I just built different? Do I not get scared by this corny ass shit?
Zullen we erbij halen?
Listen, nah, this shit is hella mid. Nah, see, bruh. I need some. All right, let me see what this fool talking about. What is this right here? Craziest murder scene ever. 120,000 views. Posted on April 12th, 2010. Quite some time ago. This is an abduction and murder scene from the movie. We're not going to say that. It is a pseudo documentary about a serial killer who has. This ain't something that's gonna be a little bit like too graphic, like, you know, right? Where I might have to like delete the VOD or something, you know, like, or because we talking about gruesome murders and stuff. I don't know, but we gonna give it a shot. Holla at your boy.
Thank you. That would be great. I've been stuck here for over an hour.
You know, you really shouldn't be out here by yourself with that Water Street butcher on the loose and all.
I thought he just attacked prostitutes.
Hey, look, there's a gas station a mile down where you'll be safe. Let me drop you there, then you won't have to wait out here alone.
You wouldn't mind?
Not at all.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Wait, I have a lot of stuff up here. Would you mind jumping into the bag?
Sure. Why not? Oh. Thank you. Well, this is what it looks like to be arrested.
Hey, you ever been arrested?
Not that I care to admit to. Oh, I once got arrested for drinking underage, but that's it. Wow, I've had such a long day.
She's snitching on herself. What is exactly going on here?
I think that was the exit to the gas station. Excuse me? Wasn't that the exit to the gas station?
Well, I guess it was.
Man, I know he's kidnapping her, most likely.
Perhaps you better turn around.
You know, can I ask you something?
What? Would you please turn around?
Why did you call me officer?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Well, before you got into the car, you called me officer. Why did you call me that?
I thought police liked it when you called them.
Well, they do, but I'm not a cop.
You're not.
No.
That's not very funny.
Well, I'm not trying to be.
So I don't understand. What are you then?
I'm a butcher.
He's a butcher?
Funny.
Yeah, no, it's not. You shouldn't get into strangers' cars.
You're not cool.
Didn't you learn about assumptions? They make an ass of you and me.
Where are you going?
You'll see.
I'll start trying to find a way out or something. I ain't just gonna sit there calm.
Please don't do this. Sir, please don't hurt me. I'm a good person. I have a family, and someone will know I'm missing. I'm so sorry. What made you want to do this?
Well, how
So
about
sorry.
this? I'll make you a deal.
Yeah.
We'll pull over, and I'm gonna rape you. But then, if you've been good, and you haven't done anything stupid, I won't kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think I'd fall for that? You're not just gonna let me rape you?
Yes, I am.
I don't believe you.
Why?
You know, to be perfectly honest, I don't think either of us are gonna want you alive for the things I'm going to do to you.
It's a whole ass movie.
Honestly, I wouldn't leave handles on the doors.
Definitely dated. The fuck is that? Is he crawling? Ah, hell nah. That shit look fucking. Hey, this shit is weird. Hey, hold up. I gotta delete this VOD. I gotta delete this fucking potato. What the fuck? You fuck this nigga fucking wildin'.
Oh, officer, thank you. That would be.
I mean, I probably don't, but fuck. On that note, we just go move on. And you know, we go 32 minutes? All right, well shit.
The Casper
Hey, has there been any new backroom videos lately? Like, I know there's probably been a lot of but what about the dude that was like originally uploading? Like, it has, hold up, real quick. What was his name again? It was like Kane something, right? Kane, here we go, Kane Pixels. Let me see, has he uploaded anything new lately? Presentation, report, and pitfalls. We watched Pitfalls? I think so, huh? But I haven't seen report. So we got those lined up next too, but we go watch a little bit of this video. It's top 5. We go watch 5 and 4. If 5 and 4 is heat, we go watch the rest of them. But if, like, you know, unless Andy, unless you got a specific one that you want me to watch, and then we'll tune into that one. And then if that one is fire, then I'll try to watch the rest of them. But yeah, no, that movie looks fucking crazy. You said the last one is crazy? Let me try to look for fuck, tell me somebody got a timestamp. Damn. Alright, fuck it. We'll just
the Casper.
Hold up. The fuck does 1 start at? I hear. We'll watch. You sit right there like 20 seconds. I hear. We'll watch 5. If 5 is like mid, then we're just gonna jump straight to 1.
The Casper Mountain Crawler. TikTok user Isaiah Harris and his cousin Brock are out on a hiking trip on Casper Mountain in Wyoming. In the middle of the night, as they are crossing a bridge, they start to hear strange groaning noises that seem to be coming from underneath the bridge. Isaiah pulls out his phone and starts to record as they go to investigate. What happens next is downright terrifying.
Me and my cousin took a hike in the middle of the night.
That means that we're close.
And what we found was the most
Can't see
terrifying
the city
thing
anymore,
I've
but-
ever witnessed.
Looks like a TikTok.
Dude.
Like average.
Did you hear that? You didn't hear that? There's something under there. Bro. Dude, please don't go down there.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. Dude, hold on. Let me go first. Let me go first.
Let me go first.
Some bizarre pale humanoid shape can be seen lurking in the darkness of the sewer tunnel. The two hikers just make a run for it. Isaiah posted his spooky experience to TikTok and the video instantly went viral. But many viewers were skeptical about the strange sudden cut at the end of the video. So, Isaiah posted an update to explain.
So let me just explain something. I actually film on 3 different apps at a time to film my videos. Last night, I was trying to film everything on Snapchat. So whenever I recorded, whatever I recorded, I wasn't gonna just sit there and record it because I was running for my life, okay? And I'm not trying to be funny about this. Literally, I was puking. Like, I mean, opened his door mid-drive and vomited. I don't know if it was because I was genuinely terrified or if it was because I was running so much, but I did. But I did manage to screenshot what was under that bridge and enhance it for you guys, and I'll show you that. Yeah, let me just tell you, I've never been more terrified in my entire life. I can't even look at this picture right now. For you guys saying that it was like a friend or like somebody else down there,
Is it a bum
it may
just
have been a
tripping?
homeless guy. I heard that theory, but I do not know what he would have been doing down there, butt naked, maybe taking a bath. But just the sounds and everything about it just did not sit right with me.
Now, after many requests, or some might say dares, from his viewers, Isaiah and his cousin Brock decide to go back to Casper Mountain and spend the entire night camping out in the spooky woods.
So we're doing it. We got the 4-wheeler in the back, tents, and a hammock that I brought. We're up here. So we're gonna spend the entire night to try to find whatever it was that we saw last night. We're up on the mountain where we did see it, kind of close by. There was a waterfall that's kind of more down the mountain, but we're gonna try and find it tonight. We're gonna be up all night. No sleep. All right, guys, we're here. We're about to unload the 4-wheeler,
And
but
see, here's the thing, like, we see so many crazy things, like, in movies or things that stage, and within all those things, we always see examples of people saying, like, oh, like, I saw some fucking crazy shit, and then we see the person they're telling be like, oh, yeah, fuck, yeah, the fuck right, like, that shit like that doesn't exist, and then we as the viewer always get pissed off, like, man, like that's why people fucking suck, because, like, and then we it's weird that we don't learn that lesson from those movies, because even in real life, when we instantly see something that's scary, we think of some type of logical solution that would make it realistic, and we don't instantly go to, okay, well, maybe it was something like, you know, something fucking weird or something. Like, we just say, oh, like, it's most likely just a bum tweaking, or, you know, something, like, because I don't know, it's just, that's just how our natural brains work. Like, we try to make sense of it, and then that kind of like takes the fear factor out of it. But sometimes it can really be some weird shit. And when we're just trying to write it off as it not being weird shit, but in reality, that's really what it is.
But have some fun, kind of just camp out for a little bit. We got our site, and yeah. Forgot your axe? This is how we do it down here in the Wyoming. Oh yeah, look at that braid.
I'm about to say, like, I don't know what's going on right here.
Okay, that's actually kind of creepy. Look, hope he doesn't jump out to scare me. Brock, please don't scare me.
If one of my friends did that, I just leave. Like, nope.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't got time for
he's
you.
got this terrible lighting. Oh my goodness. But we're literally, should I land the force real quick? We're just walking back right now. And like, legit, I think we're lost because I don't have any idea where we're at. Do you know where we are?
You're too close. You're too close, man.
Dude, oh hell no.
Okay, y'all, so we're back at camp. We didn't really get anything. We've been out here since like, what, we started looking at about 10, and it's already like 2:30. Sorry, guys. Maybe we can come back up here and film another one, but I don't know.
Other than some creepy footsteps, Isaiah and Brock don't really capture much of anything that night. Or at least, that's what they thought. Because, did you see it?
You know where we are?
Dude, oh hell no.
Right after they hear footsteps, someone or something can be seen running through the trees, hiding in the dark. So, Isaiah and many of his viewers believe that some kind of strange creature is living on Casper Mountain. Some even believe this thing to be a skinwalker or a rake. But who or what
Bro, right,
do you
right
think this
there, it looked like there's some random dude in the hood.
is? Let me know down in the comments. What waits at the window? Blogger Natalia Valente, along with her mother and a few friends, set out to explore the abandoned. Let me know down in the comments. What waits at the window? Blogger Natalia Valente, along with her mother.
Mom's kind of cool.
And a few friends set out to explore the abandoned Cesario Mota Asylum in Piracicaba, Brazil. The Mota Asylum was built in 1973 and served as an institution for patients with severe or violent mental disorders. After many rumors of tragic patient deaths inside the hospital, the asylum was eventually forced to close.
My freaking neighbor outside got his loud ass truck going. I can't even hear shit that this fool's saying. Man. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. This should be better.
Tragic, severe, or violent mental free and served as an institution for patients with severe or violent mental disorders. After many rumors of tragic patient deaths inside the hospital.
You know, if he was a piece of shit, I probably would, but he's a cool neighbor, like, and he hella helps out with shit, but he's one of those mechanic dudes, and he's always out working on that loud ass truck, and that shit gets annoying as hell.
The asylum was eventually forced to close in the 1990s. Now, it's 30 years later, and the property is said to be extremely haunted, especially the so-called pink wing of the asylum. The pink wing is on the second floor and is said to be where mentally disturbed children were held. Today, kids' toys and posters can be found scattered throughout the creepy barren rooms of the pink wing.
A gente vai entrar, já chegamos. Tô com medo! Entramos. Gente do céu. Olha o tanto que a gente andou. Olha isso. É muito grande. Agora a gente tá indo pra ala rosa. A ala rosa é a mais pesada que tem. Pra você ter noção, ele veio uma vez e não quer nem descer. A gente tá numa parte onde tem vários brinquedos. Tem vários, a Emília. Aqui é a parte de brinquedo.
When Natalia and her group explore the Mota Asylum's Pink Wing, strange things start to happen.
Parte 5 e essa é a ala rosa que a gente...
Não, tia.
Foi vocês. Jura por Deus, jura.
Eu tava junto com ela.
Tipo, aqui real é bem pesado.
The group hears a loud bang that startles Natalia, but they have no idea that they just captured something even more terrifying. Watch closely as they explore just outside the asylum's Pink Wing.
Parte 3 da ala rosa, que é a pior ala que tem. Gente, quanto barro no chão. Aqui é a lavagem de roupa. A gente tá indo pros outros lados, que é bem escondido da ala rosa. Que é onde o povo ficava, tipo, real presaço. Bom, a gente tá bem escondido da ala rosa. Que é onde o povo ficava, tipo, real presaço.
See that?
Que é bem escondido da ala rosa.
Top floor.
Que é onde o povo ficava, tipo, real.
There's two of them. And honestly, you know what gave it away? He kind of did like a little sound cue. Like when the camera panned up, I noticed a sound change. I didn't see it at first, but I noticed like a little bitty spot. So I was like, wait, hold up, let me, yeah.
Presaço. Bom, a gente tá indo agora pro necrotério.
Did you see it? Up in the window, 3 children can be seen watching the group as they walk around the property. Again, creepiest of all is that the young boys we see are actually standing in the windows of the haunted asylum Pink Wing, the area where disturbed children were kept 30 years ago. So could it be that these children are the spirits of patients who lost their lives inside the asylum? And if not, just who are these boys? Let me know what you think down in the comments. The Haunting of Jen Barari.
That's crazy.
TikToker Jen Barari lives in a historic 1700s.
Okay, like, yeah, these seem like they can be more real because they're nothing like crazy to where like the person like filming them, they see it, they jump and get scared and they run off. Like, no, it's just something that just happened. It was in the background. Like no one really caught it until you go home and you watch it and it's like, oh shit, like shit like that. It's kind of like up in the air.
Pennsylvania colonial home along with her wife Heather and 6-year-old daughter Ray. Now Jen and her family might seem familiar as I featured their story on my channel before. You see, after the family started making some much needed renovations on their historic property, strange unexplained events began to terrorize them night and day.
Can you stop? Out!
Oh, hell nah.
Honey, what's going on? Baby,
Yeah, there's some paranormal shit.
I don't know. And my reflection's creeping me out. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You guys saw that, right? I'm not bugging. Like, here's my reflection. There's something. It looks like the old man is coming out, I swear to fucking God, what the was that?
After doing some research, Jen found out that as many as
her reactions actually do make it like genuine. Okay, like maybe because like this sounds like how an actual person would be like tweaking the fuck out. Like, nah, what the fuck going on?
My reflection's creeping me out. Jesus Christ.
I don't really see what it was doing there though. Like, what was the problem?
Creeping me out. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You guys saw that, right? I'm not bugging. Like, here's my reflection. There's something. It looks like the old man is coming out, I swear to fucking God, what the was that?
After doing some research, Jen found out that as many as 5 people have lost their lives on their property. Jen was skeptical at first, but she now believes that their beautiful countryside home is haunted by the frightening spirits of those who have lived there before. And since I last featured Jim Barari's story, the strange supernatural activity still continues. One evening as the sun sets, Jen is loading up her car to go on a trip when she suddenly hears something that shocks her to her core.
And the light just went on in there, and also in there. Holy did you guys hear that? That was fucking crazy. Oh my god.
Did it say help?
This is insane. Now I hear that animal again. That's insane.
That's fucking insane. You're not scared enough.
Yo, I swear to God that wasn't me. Can you please do that again?
Yeah, see, yeah, now she kind of tweaking. Earlier, her reactions was on point, but now she kind of on some bullshit. Can you please come kill me?
So you guys know it's not me. Please.
An eerie female voice can be heard saying, "Help," and "Leave."
That was fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. I'm gonna count so you guys know it's not me.
But that's not all that Jen captured in this bizarre bit of paranormal evidence. So again, I ask you, did you see it? Inside the small window at the top of the old barn, two unexplained odd pale hands can be seen. Though Jen didn't notice at the time, multiple TikTok viewers pointed out the creepy sighting. Jen is in disbelief. She claims that she has no idea whose hands these could be, as there was no one inside the barn. Another night, and Jen hears an odd sound outside. She grabs her phone and records as she goes outdoors to check it out. The noise is coming from her daughter's swing set, but there's nothing there. At least it seems that way, because a CCTV camera mounted outside captures something truly terrifying.
The frog is bugging out, and I literally just got home.
Is this the same lady? I noticed it didn't change numbers. Can she not see her?
Jen can't see anything there, and likewise her phone captures nothing but the swing set swaying back and forth. However, her CCTV's night vision camera reveals a bizarre female figure with long dark hair standing directly in front of Jen, just staring at her. So what do you think is going on here? Is Jen's historic property haunted by multiple angry spirits from the past? I leave it up to you to decide. You can check out many more paranormal encounters over on Jen Barari's TikTok account and YouTube channel. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
CCTV shit was
The Railway to Nowhere. YouTube gamer and urban explorer Mr. Omega often goes on overnight challenges to explore abandoned and spooky places in his country of New Zealand. This time he plans to stay overnight in the deserted Spooner's Tunnel, an old train pass that was dug out of the mountain by hand back in 1891. Unfortunately, the railway line suffered financial difficulties and the tunnel was never connected to the railway system. The tunnel was eventually closed and dismantled back in 1955. The passageway was dubbed, quote, the Railway to Nowhere. YouTuber Mr. Omega decides that the creepy old abandoned tunnel is the perfect spot to film an overnight challenge.
Okay, here we are here. The only person I have with me is Max.
Why do you think stuff like this is a good idea, bro? Like, this don't make sense to me. And the fact that he said, not gonna lie, this one was mid, is low-key saving me from the bullshit. So we gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be real. This one looks spooky, but I don't know. Like, is this one mid too? Which one is this one?
One door closes. This next video was posted to YouTube over 12 years ago by an anonymous YouTube account. The video was filmed by David Ortiz, the custodian of Sawyer Elementary School in Chicago, Illinois. David is alerted by a teacher named Evelyn who claims that she saw a door in the back of the school's boiler room inexplicably slam shut, all on its own. David films as he and teacher Evelyn go back to the boiler/storage room to investigate. What happens next is truly bizarre.
I'm with Evelyn Sims. We're using this recording here due to a statement. She says that there's been things in the back area that have been... All right, explain to us what happened, Evelyn.
I was looking at my supplies, and I don't want to go back there.
Well, I'm here now. Oh, don't worry.
But you come with me.
All right, so what happened?
The soldier shit on his own and just sit by himself, David. I don't know if I want to go. I don't feel good about that.
All right, hang on, just wait.
I don't want to go back there.
Let me just take a look. Now, you say what happened now?
The door shut by itself. Itself, Dave.
All right. Let me see.
All right, let me see.
I'm looking. I'm not going back there either.
What, you scared?
I'm not
going back there. I'm really got a funny feeling about this.
She sounds scared.
Oh, David. I don't think I want to go there.
Come on, go ahead. Evelyn, just go.
No.
Why are you trying to make her go?
I'm right here. I see the door. All right, go get your stuff. I'm right here.
Oh, David, I'm scared.
Don't be. Hold on, wait a minute. Just wait. Is there anybody back here? Go ahead.
No.
What's that? Oh my God. No way. No way.
Did you see it? I'm close.
Hold on, let's go.
A chair moving is always...
Stand by.
It's
Stand
hard
by.
to believe.
Oh my God.
A chair in the back of the boiler room suddenly slides forward all on its own, giving both David and Evelyn the scare of a lifetime. Somewhere nearby, we hear the loud clang of something metallic being thrown or pushed to the ground, and David's video just cuts out. The two school employees have no explanation for what happened. Now, after this video was posted to YouTube, many former students of Sawyer Elementary came forward to say that they too had experienced paranormal activity while attending the school. Anyway, so I guess I don't have to ask, did you see it?
What's that? Oh my...
That scream. I don't know.
But could Sawyer
Could be
Elementary
real.
School be haunted? As always, you decide. Pitch black. Reddit user NoTel411 claims that his aunt and her family were on vacation and he was house sitting for them. Then, one night, he spots something on her child's nanny cam that makes his blood run cold.
I don't know if I'm seeing or tripping, but check this out. So this is my aunt's son's room, right? There's no one in here. Right? Nothing. Closet. Nothing. Got a nanny camera in here. Alright, now tell me right on the monitor here. Tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room. Like... Like I've checked, went back and forth 3 times.
What am I looking at? I mean, it looks like something.
And I...
Go in there while you're looking at it.
So, okay. Nothing, right? Like what?
Walk in while you're looking at it.
I do not want to go back in there. I have an idea. Put this like right here.
It's a live camera, right? You're gonna throw something in there?
Alright. Okay, I saw a ball in the other room. I'm gonna go grab it. Okay. Make sure it's clear. Alright, let's see how this goes.
What the fuck?
Okay, alright. There is definitely something in there.
Did the ball hit it?
A small dark figure appears to be standing in the child's room behind a stuffed dinosaur, but in front of the desk. However, when he goes into the room, there's nothing there. Baffled by what he's seeing, he attempts to, well, just pitch a ball at it. But the creepy figure doesn't move. Reddit user Notel411 says that he did not go back inside the room for the rest of his stay, and he still has no idea what the security camera captured. The Lady of the Lake.
Yeah, that one was kind of
Paranormal
weird.
investigators Casey and Colton from the YouTube channel Mindseed TV set out to investigate an allegedly haunted lake house in southern Georgia. The property belongs to an older couple who claims that an evil presence is making their lives a living hell. Now, the backstory is that the home's previous residents were a young couple who were having serious marital problems. The wife had an affair, and it is believed that the husband discovered her indiscretion.
I'm putting both headphones on. We fully immersing on this one.
Very suspiciously, one day, the wife just disappeared. After weeks of searching, the woman's drowned body was found in the lake near the home. The current owners say that they have experienced everything from objects moving on their own to doors slamming in the middle of the night. To make things even more disturbing, every time something unexplainable happens, they seem to find insects, frogs, and even snakes by the dozens inside their small home. The Mindseed team, Casey and Colton, are invited to spend the night at the property to investigate. When exploring inside the house, it doesn't take long before something happens that they simply can't explain.
Wherever your presence is, you can talk to us. Scan? What does that mean?
Scan?
Maybe scan the house?
Maybe. What is it actually asking us to scan right now? Oh. Something broke and the chair just moved. That chair just moved right there. What is it actually asking us to scan right now? Oh.
What just happened?
Something broke and the chair just moved.
Oh my god.
Yep, we got glass in here. There's glass everywhere in here.
That was it.
The hell was that?
Nice. Roach. Is that a big ass roach? Yeah. There's something evil in you, bro.
A chair
Get
slides
it?
across the floor and a wine glass falls and shatters. But what makes it even creepier is that they suddenly find roaches everywhere in the kitchen.
Stomp the roach.
Now, a little freaked out by what just happened, the Mindseed TV guys decide to go outside to do a spirit box session inside a barn that is very near the lake.
The fuck is
What
this?
happens in the barn shocks them to their core.
Is this the woman that was found in the lake?
Hey,
My
yo.
first reaction was to mute the spirit box, so I muted the spirit box, and we were just listening for a moment, trying to see if we could hear maybe another one or like any kind of follow-up noises.
You feel me? That shit had a cool little beat to it.
I can't explain to you what emotionally and mentally went on there. It was like everything that I had a choice of to think about shut off and an instinct just kicked in.
Tell me you heard that. Tell me you heard that.
Dude.
Casey asks whether they are communicating with the woman that was found in the lake, and all hell breaks loose as the entire barn begins to shake, sending the investigators running for safety. Just then, they hear a loud sound. Something is sloshing around in the lake. For their final investigation, they decide to use a Ouija board to attempt to contact the spirit of the drowned woman. They set up their board and equipment on a dock right next to the lake. It did not go well.
Is there more than one of you here?
Can you give us an initial? Can you give us your name? Can you give us anything?
The two investigators are absolutely horrified as they see the face of a woman emerge from the water. Casey claims that he could clearly see eyes and dark wet hair before the two guys just made a run for it. The Mindseed TV team says that they've never experienced anything like what happened that night. So could this be the spirit of the woman who lost her life in the lake? Or could it all just be a very elaborate hoax? You decide. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and hit the little bell icon because my posting schedule is, well, it's all over the place.
I feel
Follow
that.
me on the Twitters. Follow me on the Instagrams. Just do all that stuff, and I would really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you next time.
Right. Okay, if anything, that was definitely more entertaining than the first found footage bullshit that we saw. But yeah, that shit was kind of crazy. I mean, I can't really say whether this stuff was like fake or, you know, real, but either way, that shit is, if you see something like that, I'd be pretty fucking freaked out too. So, you know, either way. He said, I first thought it was a crocodile. I mean, shit, could be one of them. I don't know. But we go end the night off with Well, before we decide if we should watch Kane Pixels, let me see. Let's look up Backrooms because there was another. Was it Mad Studios? Who was it that was like known for? They were posting some pretty dope things too. I no longer see it, so we just go ahead and go back with the original Kane Pixels. That shit caught me off guard. It's crazy how it says I've watched this, but I don't remember any of it. So like I kind of want to rewatch it, but then again, I don't want to start watching it. Then halfway through, I'm like, oh wait, I do remember this, and I've wasted like 7 minutes. So we just go with report and then presentation, and then it's 1:15. Golly, yeah. After that, I'm gonna call it a night.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Pardon? That's not a person. What is it? That is not a fucking person! Right, Morgan, talk to me. What do you see? What's going on? Talk to us. What's happening?
We find out he getting a little bit of budget. This quality looking different compared to the first few videos. I did not move my mouse.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Pardon? That's not a person. What is it? That is not a fucking person! Sorry, can you repeat that?
My nigga Stickman. Honestly, what the fuck is that though? Happening? Don't tell me that's it. Okay, there's got to be something juicy in this. It can't just be all build up. the fuck did I just watch? He said, but is this what they based the game off of? Well, the game, that's not even the first game, the first Backrooms game. And, like, I guess this is, like, the first, like, popular Backrooms series. But there's, like, a lot of other people that are doing it, too. But the Backrooms, it's one of those, I always forget the term. What is the term? Holy shit. It's one of those creepypastas that were posted on Reddit. And someone had just posted, like, it was a picture of, like, you know, this yellow room, like, with, like, weird architecture. And I think they had posted, and they posted a picture of that, and it said something along the lines, they're like, hey, like, last night, like, I dreamed of, like, being in this room, like, or something, and they're like, or I've seen this, or, like, has anyone else seen this, or, like, does anyone else get, like, a familiar feeling from seeing this? And it kind of blew up on Reddit, and everyone was like, one, they do get a similar, like, they've seen that before, but it's like there was something about it that was like off-putting to it made them feel uncomfortable, like maybe like they've seen it like in like some type of like nightmare, that how it was like a form of like a purgatory or something, like kind of like this space that existed, like it was like a pocket dimension. And that's that whole entire idea basically spun into like this idea that that's what the Backrooms is. It's essentially a pocket dimension that you can't essentially get to on purpose. Like you kind of just like slip into it, and now it's like why when if you go to the first video, when the guy's just recording, you know, a found footage like video, like out with his friends, like in a little skate park, and he trips, and the second he trips, and he starts getting back up, he notices he's in the Backrooms. He glitched into the Backrooms, and he's like, what the fuck? Like I was just with my homies. Like we were recording a video, now I'm here, and that's how you like slip into it, and that's basically what made it like so creepy. But what Kane Pixels did, he's tackling it in a different approach, like where he started off with that, and now he's making it seem like, okay, like what would be the outcome if scientists like found out how to operate the Backrooms, and now that it's kind of they're basically setting up like, okay, like what can we do to like try to explore this place and figure out just exactly what the fuck it is. And that's what all these videos are. It's kind of like them trying to just get a grasp or understand what the hell is this place, and what are these weird things that exist and fucking kill people if you venture into the wrong area. All right, last video.
The world around us is ever-changing. Throughout this past century, we have seen the advent of countless innovations that have completely reshaped life as we know it. But with all of this growth comes a number of undesirable byproducts. Byproducts that, if left unchecked, have the potential to irreversibly scar our modern world. As human expansion is projected to increase exponentially in the coming decades, we must account for these never-before-faced challenges in ways equally never-before considered. Here at Async, we believe we have found the solution: the low-proximity magnetic distortion system.
Wait, is this a real thing? Cause my homegirl hit me up the other day, and she was like wigging out. She was like, "Oh, like there's this thing that like they plan on like turning on," and I forgot what she called it. But she was like, if they turn it on, like people were like voting against it or something. I don't even know. I think it's like she woke me up or something when she called. So like I was like kind of like half like, you know, like sleep, but like I was up. But as she was telling me, she was like, yeah, like there's this mechanism like that these people want to turn on, and then like once it turns on, like these weird events start to happen or something. And she's been like hitting me up ever since like she's called me and talked about this. And I ain't gonna lie, there has been like some weird things like we've been noticing, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes I just write it off as like horse shit, like whatever, like it's a coincidence. But I don't know if this is what she called it. But the second they said magnetic distortion system, like I feel like that rung a bell, and I was like, wait, like is this like basically like, you know, fiction but based off things that actually exist, or is he just pulling shit out of his ass? I don't know.
What is the low proximity magnetic distortion system? Using 32 will be distributed across all points.
I hate shit like that. That shit fucks with me.
Allowing for cargo and personnel to seamlessly pass through their designated threshold. While our current threshold is limited in scale, future models will be able to span entire rooms, allowing for the transfer of larger vessels and equipment.
Well, damn, we get it. I'm waiting for something to happen. But I'm also thinking about a lot of shit too. Like if shit like this is real, it would kind of all make sense. Probably wondering what the fuck do I mean by that. Fuck.
There we have increased wiring and threshold heat.
This shit is so fucking weird. Because, like, I can't tell if I'm, like, intrigued by it or bored by it. Like, this is like another slow burn. Nothing. It's like mainly backstory.
Commercialization could have been expedited. Well, I'm glad you think that way. As a matter of fact, if you look to clause 4, page, you see exactly technologies in the world by failure to recognize that by having a system of declassification of certain elements, having the industry be with us at that point. Sir, I need you to come over here. Sir, please take a look at this. If you could all just excuse me for one moment. My apologies. One moment, please. What is it? Well, it's emotional. Sorry, there's something in the
Well, damn. I mean, a little bit better than the last video, but still, I expected a slight better payoff. But that's the kind of thing with these backroom videos. A lot are kind of like hit and miss, so you never really quite know. But before I wrap this up, I will kind of get into what I was talking about when I said, like, if stuff like this really did exist, it kind of would make sense. And it would make things, what's going on today, kind of make sense. And the reason why I say that is because, like I said, the reason why that kind of freaked me out when I saw that the name of that device is because, like I said, my homegirl hit me up. She was freaking out, talking about like, oh, like the last time the government or whoever. I wish I could fully remember what she was saying. That way I don't sound like I'm just like paraphrasing and pulling shit out of my ass. But basically, she was saying something along the lines of like, oh, like the last time they activated this thing, some like weird, irregular events like started to happen, like, you know, throughout the world and shit. So that's why like they turned it off, and people were like, you know, paranoid about them, you know, basically reactivating it. And me and my homegirl, we always have like these weird like conspiracy theories, and we always talk about like, you know, stuff that is kind of quite doesn't make sense, and like. And it goes, we go deep, like as far as like, you know, the way the systems are built to like control people, and like do certain things, like do pocket dimensions exist? Like, are we really like, have we discovered things like this and we're like experimenting on them in secret? Like, we go hella deep like that. But one thing we've really been discussing lately is like how we both kind of get like these same vibes as to like, you know, something is off, like, and a lot of people like say the same thing, like, oh, like we're living in a simulation, like, you know, something like similar, like on some Matrix shit. And of course that idea was always like thrown around the time that movie came out. But it seems like that idea has resurfaced a lot lately, and it's been a very like, you know, deep discussion for a lot of people lately, as if, you know, is that really the case? And me and my homegirl always discuss stuff like that, because we have a lot of moments where, I don't know, like, it's very hard to like word and describe. Like even when I talk to her about it, I have a hard time like really wording it or describing it. I haven't really talked about it on stream too much, but there's been a lot of times, especially like when I'm like driving, like when I'm working, because like that's really like the main time like where I kind of just like tune out because like, you know, my passenger's being quiet, so I get lost in my head. But sometimes during those moments, I'll kind of have like these outer body experiences where like I just feel like that moment where I'm in, like, it isn't real. And I get this feeling that like I can like see myself within that moment, like a third person like perspective. And then I also begin to see like, I don't know, like I see shit different, and it really gives me this feeling like this isn't really reality, and there has to be like something after this, or perhaps there was even something before this. But like whatever this is, like we can't be too attached to it, because like I don't know, like I feel like it's deeper than this, and that's what me and her always talk about. But regarding this whole like how she was paranoid and calling me about like this whatever thing she was talking about, a few days after that, I had woke up one morning and I checked my phone as I normally do. I'm scrolling through TikTok, and I randomly see a TikTok about, you know, this dude I follow. He's a comedian. He's like, oh, this is how Chadwick Boseman felt when he made Black Panther, and he got tired of people coming up to him doing the Wakanda Forever. And I go to the comments, and everybody was like, well, I mean, you gotta point out, like, has he ever done a better movie? And everybody's reply to that comment was like, bro, like the movie 42 where he plays Jackie Robinson, like, the hell, have you not seen 42? Like 42, that was everybody's reply. Like, yeah, they would mention like other movies he was in, like, you know, Get On Up when he played James Brown, and like other movies, but everybody was like, bro, 42, like that was like one of probably his best movie besides Black Panther. No big deal. So I was like, whatever. After scrolling through TikTok, I get up, I start getting ready for work, and you know, I'm combing my beard out in the mirror, and I'm like, damn, like my shit looking kind of scruffy. Like I hate like how it don't be growing in full. And I was like, man, like I kind of wish I can kind of grow mine how Corey Kenshin does. This guy right here, because his beard is kind of similar to mine, but it's not as patchy. It's more like, you know, fuller. So I was like, damn, like I'm trying to grow me a beard like Corey. Like that shit'll be kind of like, you know, if it came in like that, it'd be clean. Like I said, no big deal. Like that's just how I start my day. Then later on, the homegirl Dory calls me, and she's like freaking out once again. And and same thing with this conversation. I forget exactly what she said, but she was freaking out. She was like, Jordan, she was like, I was sitting here, and like her son, she's like Easton was watching TV, and like at the same time, like Corey on the TV, like he says something about like giving someone $42, and then like I also said something regarding 42, and Easton was like, what the hell, like that was a weird coincidence that you both said that. And then like we were tripping, and then when she said that to me, like no, I think it was more to that. Like it was also something else, but both things she said, she was freaking out because it was something regarding the number 42, and she was tripping out because they were watching Boy Meets World, and Corey, who was the main character in Boy Meets World, also said something at like the same time. So she was like, it was just so weird. But she wasn't really calling me for that. She just decided to say that it was weird that happened, and I busted up laughing. I was like, what the hell? I said, it's weird because what happened to me this morning, and I told her, and she was like, Jordan, she was like, that's not funny. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, because this is exactly the type of weird stuff that starts happening where like people like begin to like experience and see things for a reason, but they don't really pay attention to it, but there's a deeper meaning. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So we go on for a few minutes. She hangs up, and then she calls me back. She's like, Jordan, like I did research on the number 42, and it turns out it's like the meaning, like some people look at that number as like the meaning to life. It's like, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, but I don't know. It's like sometimes like I want to just like call bullshit and just laugh it off and be like, you're tripping, like you're going down a like hole and you just need to pull yourself out of it. But sometimes I kind of want to go down that rabbit hole with her. I think the one with Jim Carrey is called The Number 23. And that's where they say like, oh, like 2 divided by 3 is like, 0.666. And they say like that number appears like in a whole bunch of history. I guess apparently 42 is another number that's like that, where it has like a very significant meaning. And I don't know, we were just tripping off of that. But then today, as I was working, she texted me. She was like, Jordan, she was like, Bill Gates is getting rid of all of his money. Something's wrong. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, and I go and check, and you see Bill Gates saying like, hey, like, I'm deciding to I'm gonna just start dividing all my riches out, and pretty soon I'm gonna be off like the list for the richest people. I just want to give all my money away. And everybody's like, applauding him, like, hey, yo, like, Bill Gates giving all his money away. That's kind of dope, like, for him to finally do some shit. But me and the homegirl was like, nah, like, this nigga gotta know something is coming. And he's like, fuck it, what's the point of keeping money? Like, I can't do shit with it, so I'm a use this, And it was so weird because I picked up a passenger a few weeks ago while I was working, and it was random as fuck, but out of nowhere, he just got in the car. He was like, hey, we living in like the end of times, right? Like the end of days. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, like with everything that's happened in the world, like these are signs that like we're living like in the end of times. Like we're seeing like, things come to a climax. And I was like, yeah, I get what you mean, but I didn't tell him that like me and a homegirl discuss shit like this all the time. But I was just kind of freaked out, like what the fuck, like why did he choose to immediately say that the second he got in my car, like not even before that. Like I would always talk to my homegirl and say like I don't know why, but this is gonna sound so weird, and I don't know how to explain this, but all I can say is I'm 28 years old, and for like the first 27 years of my life, now maybe I'll say like 26, I never really felt this way, but for some odd reason lately, it's like I cannot shake this feeling that like something terrible is coming. And sometimes I used to get the feeling like, maybe it was coming like to me specifically, like, and I need to like better my health. Like otherwise, like, I was go kick the bucket short. But then it started to feel like more of a feeling like, nah, like it's not just it's like all of us. Like, and also read like an article. I don't know if was it an article or a podcast, and people say like if you go back and you look at all the ancient civilizations that came to an end, like the Greece and the Roman ages, and like there's like a lot of different, and like the whole Renaissance era, like there's a lot of different eras in time where certain people like existed, but after a while they kind of died off and like civilization started over again. And he's like, if you go back and look at all of those times where it came to an end, there were signs that it was coming to an end. There were certain events that were common in each one of them. And he went on to explain each events that would happen before these civilizations would come to an end. And each event he explained was also happening in today's world. Like currently within politics, within like news, within like all these things that led up to past civilizations basically having a restart is what was happening today. And I was just like, what the fuck? And everything Cherry is saying, like it's shit that me and her talk about all the time. Like we get the feeling like things are getting ready to like restart. And I don't necessarily know what that means or how it, but I always tell people, like I've always had the feeling that like my generation is like, or at least for me, we will be the ones that won't necessarily die of old age. Like there will be something that will happen before we live our entire lives, because as the way things are going, it just doesn't seem like we're gonna make it to that point to where like, oh, like everything just keeps going normally, like, oh, we just have kids and we start our family and then we go out as old age, and they can like, nah, I've always had the feeling that like, nah, like we will witness something that possibly generations before us have never seen before, or it might be similar to that but just on a different cataclysmic scale, similar but different. Yeah, what he's also saying is true, because people say like Earth, like they touched on this in Kingsman, which was crazy. Like, you know, Samuel Jackson was the villain, but he said, you know, as far as like global warming, he said the Earth is like a human organism, and it has a fever. The virus, when you have a fever, it's because you have a virus. That virus is humans. That's why he came up with the idea to sell cell phone service for free. And he was like, and everybody jumped on it, and everybody and their motherfucking mama had this cell phone service that was free. Little did they fucking know that this motherfucker had a kill switch in a safe bunker with a few people that he thought deserved to survive. And when he flipped that switch, everybody who has that fucking cell phone, their brain just shuts off, and the only thing they want to think about is killing the person next to them. And he literally just doomed the fucking world, but it was a reset. He was like, I need to come up with a scheme that will have everyone kill themselves, and meanwhile 100 people hide in this bunker, we all live, and we restart the world over. But they stopped him. That was the goal of the movie, to stop, because they're like, nah, like that's terrible. And it is. But it's just like, a lot of people argue that what he was doing was necessary. That's why the guy at the end, he fucking betrayed and joined Samuel Jackson, because when he explained it to him that way, he was like, hey, yo, you fucking make sense. That's why a lot of people say Thanos fucking, you know what? I'm going down another fucking rabbit hole. I said I would end it after these fucking And it's funny how it's weird how I'm laughing it off. Like, I think that's also like, you know, just maybe that's just one of my defense mechanisms. But when at the end of the day, when I really think about it, it's a scary fucking thought. It is a terrifying thought. And sometimes, like I said, you really just want to just say, you know, whatever. Like, we just overthinking shit, but it's a lot of fucking signs, man. There's a lot of fucking signs. So many, it's like to the point you really can't ignore it. So we learned in The Lion King. That is good. When did The Lion King come out? In the 90s? Not for real. But you know, like I said, I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty certain that once we leave this physical world, there's something crazy out there. And the reason I believe that is because the second they prove that there's like different universes and galaxies and this shit kind of goes on forever and ever, I was like, bruh, that's too much fucking shit for Earth to just be the one special motherfucking rock out of all of them motherfuckers. So like, there's got to be something going on somewhere else. And honestly, I feel like once we leave here, you low-key might just get teleported somewhere else. But that's enough for me for tonight. I'm done with the conspiracies. Like my nigga said, he calling it a night. I'm about to call it a night. It's freaking damn near about to be 2:00, almost. So, shit. What is tomorrow? Saturday. I don't know what the fuck. Well, today technically. I'm probably gonna be working once again. I don't know what the fuck I got going on, but we go play it by ear. If I'm live, tap in. If I'm not, fuck it. But we on a Dr. Shane, man. Why you think movies like that coming out? Cause the shit's real, y'all. But till the next time, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming through. But yeah, we are outro. You feel me?